I'm married. I have a wife now. And when I was vetting women to be my potential wife, I sent them all a list of what my purpose was. It was three things, right? First thing was to help women, be their best selves. As a feminine empowerment coach and whatnot. I wanted to contribute to the space of independent Black comic books, characters and creations. I wanted to kind of put my little stamp in history on that, and I also wanted to have children and propagate my legacy and my who I was, through having a child or whatnot, a child or two. And I was very clear, like when it comes to my business that I wanted to do, I looked at what my weak points were in terms of what were the things I struggled with, what were the things I kind of needed, maybe some coaching or some assistance to kind of help propel me to the level of coaching that I wanted to be at. So when I was talking to my wife and we were going through things, she's a very business professional. She's been an entrepreneur longer than I have. She's ran her own business for 10, 20 years, 10, 15 years. So she knows what she's doing in that arena. And she's very brilliant when it comes to strategies of how to market, promote, and help get myself out there and whatnot. She does a lot of stuff behind the scenes for me that I just could not overstate the importance of how it is that she helps me. And in order for, I say that to say, like, for the man that you want to be with, in order for him to feel like a man in your life, he's got to feel useful, right? So the things that you said were great in terms of how it would feel. And that's what you want to hold, because you want to have those feelings of being like that, drama free, somebody's plugging in, consistent, caring, all that stuff. That's great. But you want to be real clear with the men that you're vetting or the men that you're talking to, like, how would you put them to work? You know what I'm saying? There has to be something that they're doing for use, because that's going to help them feel good about being with you and wanting to plug into it. And then once they see what they're doing, they get to see the benefits of what it is they get from what it is they're doing or how it affects you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you think about that, how do you think a man could plug in?
Well, and that, I mean, I don't know. I would prefer a man to have his own career doing his thing. If
Mm,
does that make sense? Instead of being
okay.
like,
Hmm.
I'm not sure I want him. Like, I mean, if we found a business we could build together, that would be really cool. But it's not like something I have to do.